All right, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, this is part 8 of our God of War Ragnarok breakdown. All the different psychological and mental health aspects of the game, such as Kratos and Atreus' interactions, Kratos and Mimir, some of Kratos' past traumas, a lot of Mimir's past traumas. We look at how they interact with each other. A lot of good insights that I share with my patients in therapy also apply. I share when I'm playing this game that come out. So there's a lot to learn here. And the part where we're at right now is that we are about to sail for Alfheim. We have just found Tyr, and our course of action is to find the next shrine in Alfheim and see where to go from there. So let's get to it.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Alfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
Insightful comments by Brock.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me, and he explained the secret prophecies inside the Jotnar shrines. Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of which shrines we'd seen, at which point your father recalled finding growers outside the Temple of Light. And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talks, you know?
Aye. And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Excuse me, sir.
Alright. The squirrel.
Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
A Pikachu.
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
These graphics are so good.
Well, tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of... Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway... Now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you. Ah, so that's why good Master Brock needed an Alfheim seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot. That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky. Svartalfheim remains at your disposal if you have unresolved business amongst the dwarves.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was... First time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. They seemed better now.
Did they now?
Something tells me things are not gonna go according to plan.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here. But that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah. So much for things being better in Alfheim.
Treasure.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Dang.
A living desert. Huh.
Give me treasure, baby.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
What do you hear, Atreus? What creature?
What do you hear?
Feels like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of caves under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves get on best they can.
Wait. Oh, I see. That's a beacon thing for light. So there's one. Alright, there's a second beacon.
Perhaps we can reach that brazier from above.
Oh, I didn't even see that shit. Bro, you don't have to spoil it for me. Alright, dog, I'll come back. I'll come back.
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
Oh, that's the place we've been to.
Good eye.
Bifrost eyes.
Is everything okay? Aye, old friend. Just looting no near chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes loot.
Ah, very well.
What I love about this game is how well it incorporates all of the gamey stuff into the actual narrative. Like here, loot is never part of the actual game world. It's just like a video game side thing. But here, the fact that the characters are actually commenting on loot and Kratos liking loot is really, it drags the viewer into the experience more, and it makes the world a lot more believable.
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
Wait, but Freya wasn't an elf, right? She was a... Was Freya a giant? I can't remember. I can't remember. There's all these like random ass freaking weapons. Oh, I got you, because they're the elves and they're dying and they're fighting. That makes
There's
sense.
a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the Nine Realms. Oh! We could do that.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so it shines the light.
There's a gap in the fence over there.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I see.
Very clever.
Oh, the axe actually bounces off. It's not just light, but it's the actual axe.
Another red! To the left!
Alright. Yeah, I definitely didn't need to do a runic, but why not? Oh, it I didn't even catch that explodes. My dad likes loot.
Ripped apart by his audience. Well, one member of his audience. Well, Thor.
The way this game world builds so well is it tells all these little stories to really flesh out the characters. Like here, all we know is that there was some dude who was making poems, and we're finding his poems all across the countryside. And then now we know that Mimir mentions that Thor killed him. So again, just adding to Thor's character that's been built up, even though we've only met him once. And remember, this happens in real life too, where we see someone on social media or Instagram, TikTok, something, and we can build up a perception of someone and their character, even if we only meet them once or if we haven't met them at all, just purely based off what we see and hear about them. So that's why it's really important to be aware of that. Be aware of how your own judgments on other people could be clouded by what you've seen online versus what you've actually done with interacting with them.
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Tenuous, eh?
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no.
That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
Behind you, brother!
We're the ones who breathe the light. We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
I hate Alfheim.
Incoming! That side!
Oh, what? Fuck, well, I am playing on hard mode. Damn, bruh.
Whoa! Is that a bomb?
Vicious.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
See, what we just had there was a difference in perspective. Kratos came in with a perspective of a battle-ready general, saying they attack us, we need to take action immediately. And Tyr is expressing a lot more of his pacifist ideals. And so while they're normally good, in this situation, it's not very helpful, and Kratos' action mentality is what's needed here.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find. Best we move on for now, brother. Don't think we have the right tools for this one.
So tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves. But it looks like it's been sealed for some time.
How do we enter?
Grab that wheel and I'll show you. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Fine work, Atreus. Shall we?
That was some that was some really good team effort right there. And what I liked about Tyr is how complimentary he was to Atreus. One, trusting him that he could do the job, and two, complimenting him very strongly at the end. The way he said, "Fine work, Atreus," you could really tell how sincere he meant it. So again, in real life, I think that we can be more complimentary rather than under complimentary, and we can have better relationships with people if we're more generous in our compliments.
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
Solid light. Guess some things don't change. Above the door, there's a light crystal. Weird. That usually works.
Yes, I see now. The Twilight Stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful. What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
The light.
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course. Making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born.
Well done. Though I imagine our light elf friends will be less than pleased.
It's alright, we'll wreck them.
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother. What? You're right!
There's a such thing as optimism, and then there's a thing as blinded optimism or naiveness. And in this case here, I'm glad that Mimir, who is the voice of reason, is recognizing that, okay, now Tyr is being naive. He's not just being optimistic. It's quite hard to negotiate with someone who is actively attacking you. And I think just in real life, we have to be aware of, okay, when are we being optimistic versus, okay, are we just being naive here? Because being naive has consequences. Like in this case here, if they were naive, they could die. And so just like in real life, if you're naive that you go out at 2 a.m. in a dark alleyway in downtown Chicago or South Side, you're being naive. So that's why it's really important to be able to develop that maturity and real world knowledge.
Light ball! Watch out!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Hey, I need to be more careful.
speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They may...
Best just to let these two do their thing, brother.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Left, right, brother! Behind you, watch out!
maybe you can throw those back at him.
Oh my god.
Poor souls.
Here, they came across on light bridges. Now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. Shrine awaits.
Wait, what did he just do? Oh, he uses his bow?
Kratos, where are you going?
He's just looking around. He does it sometimes.
Ah, curious mind. Carry on.
I love, again, that the game does this. It makes these side journeys, side excursions, looking for loot as an actual thing that the characters are doing and the characters are commenting on it. It's not just purely a video game thing, but it's become part of their journey. And the fact that it's acknowledged does wonders for world building, and it really draws us in to the journey the characters are having. So I love this.
The temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the temple, and themselves by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great.
Hey, at least we're prepared.
So if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the Dark Elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred, none more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf's success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
There's more Twilight Stone up there.
Mimir, do you understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.
That is such a good point Mimir brought up. Meaning comes from what you bring to it. Too often, a lot of people who struggle with depression, especially, they find that their lives have no meaning, that they have no meaning, that whatever they're doing has no meaning. The best ways to get out of that is to give what you're doing meaning. Whatever your journey is, have some kind of purpose, some kind of goal, some kind of destination. This is really useful for getting rid of burnout too. In the medical field, what they tell us, a way to avoid burnout is to give our day-to-day meaning, find some joy, satisfaction in helping patients, in making a difference to their lives, and finding some meaning behind that. And if you're able to apply this in real life, it can get you out of depression and snap you into just a much better life overall. And you can feel more fulfilled if you have meaning in, if you're able to create meaning in whatever you do.
There's gotta be a better angle on that Twilight Stone.
I don't even know what I'm hitting.
The Twilight Stone didn't give you the right angle. Are you certain?
Alright, dogs, I'll go back and check. Daddy will do this for you. Don't you worry. Okay, so where is the stone system? I felt like I was close there.
More light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Alright, let's watch him. Let's see how he does.
Oh there, friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Here! Get back!